I'm going to show you how I made this pineapple kombucha. Starting off with the kombucha base, I like to use 10 grams of green tea and 50 grams of sugar for every liter of water. I'm making about 3 liters of tea, so I'm going to use 30 grams of green tea and 150 grams of sugar. I'll heat up half of my water until it's ideally around 85 degrees Celsius, and then steep the green tea in it, while also adding the sugar and mixing to dissolve. After about 10 minutes of steeping, I'll add the rest of my water, which is room temperature, and that should bring the tea down to a safe temperature to add to my big kombucha jar. If the tea is about body temperature or even just a little bit cool to the touch, then it's safe to add to our kombucha jar. I'll let that ferment for a few days or until it doesn't have a sweet taste anymore and instead it's a little bit sour. And after it's done fermenting, I'll remove the amount I want to use and run it through a cheesecloth. Now it's time to flavor our kombucha, so I don't want pineapple bits in my kombucha. So what I'm going to do is blend some of my kombucha with my pineapple and then run it through a cheesecloth again to remove the pineapple solids. And now I'm going to pour some into pressure safe bottles and leave them on the counter for a couple days to bottle carbonate. But I also want to drink some now, so I have this fancy thingamabobber that can carbonate any liquid, which means I can enjoy some pineapple kombucha now, which is still sweet and has a very fresh pineapple taste. Compared to the bottle carbonated pineapple kombucha, which after a couple days sitting on the counter has carbonated pretty strongly. But you always want to be careful with kombucha carbonating. I found it can really sneak up on you. The bottle carbonated kombucha was a lot drier as the sugars from the pineapple had been consumed to make it carbonated, but regardless, on both methods of carbonating, the pineapple flavor really comes through perfectly and makes a super delicious pineapple kombucha.